Greetings everyone, Athena here. Today we embark on a journey through the rich and intricate tapestry of the conflict of Adam and Eve with Satan, also known as the Book of Adam and Eve. This 6th century Christian extra-canonical work, originally discovered in the ancient Ge'ez language, offers a profound narrative that has been translated from the mystical Cave of Treasures. Books 1 and 2 begin immediately after Adam and Eve's expulsion from the Garden of Eden, and delve into their arduous life in the rugged and mystical Ethiopian highlands, within the sacred confines of the Cave of Treasures. Cain and Abel, the firstborn children of Adam and Eve, grew up in a world fraught with hardship and divine teachings, their lives deeply intertwined with the Ethiopian landscape and its rich spiritual heritage. Their tale, deeply embedded in Ethiopian folklore, symbolizes the timeless battle between good and evil, a narrative that resonates through the ages. Following Abel's tragic demise, Adam and Eve were engulfed in profound emotional and spiritual turmoil, their sorrow echoing through the annals of time. Seeking solace and enlightenment, they turned to their unwavering faith, finding comfort in their prayers and the divine teachings that guided them through their trials. In the harsh wilderness, Adam and Eve faced numerous trials and temptations. Satan, ever lurking, sought to end their lives. Despite these challenges, they brought forth new life with the birth of Cain, Abel, and their twin sisters. However, tragedy struck when Cain, consumed by jealousy, murdered his brother Abel. Adam was left in sorrow and helplessness, far from the paradise they once knew. Adam's sorrow culminated in his death, marking the end of an era. His testament lived on. Enoch, a beacon of hope, preached to the masses and was eventually translated to the heavens. In Ethiopian mythology, the serpent is not merely a tempter but a profound symbol of chaos and evil. God's interventions are perceived as acts of divine mercy and justice, steering humanity back to righteousness. Ethiopian Christian teachings underscore the significance of these divine acts in maintaining the delicate balance between good and evil. In Book 1, the punished serpent, filled with malice, attempts to kill Adam and Eve. But God intervenes, preventing the serpent's deadly plot. As a consequence, God renders the serpent mute and banishes it to India. Satan, relentless in his pursuit, devises numerous schemes to deceive and kill Adam and Eve. In one of his most perilous attempts, he hurls a massive boulder, which traps Adam and Eve within its confines. Yet again, God comes to their rescue, freeing them from the boulder's grasp and drawing a parallel to the future resurrection of Christ. God also foretells several significant biblical events, including the Great Flood during Noah's time. The tale of the sons of God and daughters of men holds great importance in Ethiopian tradition. The sons of God are often seen as the descendants of Seth, while the daughters of men are viewed as the descendants of Cain. This union resulted in the birth of the Nephilim, a race of giants renowned for their immense strength and wickedness. Janan, a descendant of Cain, is credited with creating musical instruments and other tools that led to moral decay in society. These inventions had a profound impact, steering society away from God and into sinful behaviors. Ethiopian Christianity draws deep moral lessons from these stories, stressing the importance of adhering to God's teachings and resisting the temptations of worldly inventions. These narratives serve as a powerful reminder of the consequences of deviating from the path of righteousness and the enduring strength of faith in God. In the second book, the sons of God mentioned in Genesis 6, 2 are revealed to be the descendants of Seth, while the daughters of men are the women descended from Cain. These women, with their allure, managed to entice many of the Sethites to abandon their mountain sanctuaries and join the Cainites in the fertile valley below. This descent is orchestrated by Genun, the son of Lamech. Genun is credited with the invention of musical instruments, a feat often attributed to Jubal. However, Genun also creates weapons of war, a craft usually linked to Tubal-Cain. The Cainites, descendants of the first murderer Cain, are depicted as exceedingly wicked, prone to acts of murder and incest. After luring the Sethites, their offspring become the Nephilim, the mighty men of Genesis 6, who are ultimately destroyed in the Great Flood, as also recounted in texts like 1 Enoch and Jubilees. The Book of Adam and Eve holds a revered place in Ethiopian tradition, profoundly shaping local art and literature. Its stories are vividly portrayed in religious art, from the murals adorning church walls to the intricate designs in illuminated manuscripts. The Cave of Treasures, referenced in the text, symbolizes the spiritual journey and the hidden wisdom of God in Ethiopian Christianity. This cave is regarded as a repository of divine knowledge, reflecting the Ethiopian belief in the sacredness of their religious heritage. Athena signing off.